Okay, so I had a bit of time to play some games today, and this is going to be a longer video than normal. I had to kind of MMR correct and sort of fix things a little bit towards the end of the season. So I was at 2440 MMR. I was originally at 2464 with this deck, and then I sort of just dabbled down to 2440. So I climbed out of the hole and hit a new peak. And during that process today, I did suffer a couple back-to-back losses that were just inevitable. And, it is what it is. It was a minor setback, but we climbed ourselves out of the hole. We hit a new peak. We're at 2470 now, just to kind of keep things consistent. And, now I can maybe push it to 25 over the next few days if I come up with another deck to play for scoia'tael, because I'm definitely bored of playing Dwarves for now, because I played this a couple times yesterday and I did the 8 games today, so I think I've had my fill. But I wanted to kind of go and make something aggro, and not a lot changed since the first version that I had. In the first one that I had the Shackles in at 4 provision, if I can find it, just for a lock. It's nice to have a lock. At one point, I actually had 2 of these, and I didn't have the Mahakam Guard, and I didn't have the Mahakam Defender. I think it's important to at least have the option to create a Mahakam Guard off of the Garrison. So I took out one of them, and then I found that in a lot of matchups, I was playing against rent-free point slams where there wasn't a lot of stuff to lock, and what I lock tends to get purified, so I figured we just kill it off with Erendite or Heatwave or chip it down with the Skirmishers. So that's kind of why I went and took it out. And also, it's a very stop play. It's only a 3-point turn, whereas we want to have continuous value for the Erendite. So that's kind of why, again, it just did not make the cut, but I'm going to put it in my considerations as well. This deck thins out very well. We have Oneiromancy for 2 thins here, being able to play a card from our deck, any card of choice, and, it's going to help us out, right? I have Nilfgaardian Justice, being able to play a Bronze Dwarf from our deck, and I have the Mahakam Volunteers that we could pull off of this. We could pull off a Garrison or just play one from hand. It's all the same. So we are doing a fair amount of thinning here, which is important because we want to make sure that we're getting all the good cards that we have, and we want to make sure that we're getting cards that we need when we want them. Because I have Garrison for carryover, right? It's resilience, so we could use this the next turn and basically boost all of the Rowdy Dwarves the following turn and just have a potential crazy bleeding round. And not to mention, we get 5 Rowdy Dwarves off here. We have the access of 4 more off of here. We have 2 more off of the Zoltan that we create. And you can imagine, just like, that's a lot of stuff to boost. So we have that carryover. I have Mahakam Pass 5-point carryover. I have Leader essentially carryover we could use in like a hard bleed or a short round 3 round for a point slam. So we got, like, again, probably about 7 or 8 points to carry over here, 5 here, 5 here. I have Zoltan Chevet, 5 points of carryover. I have basically the option to create, I love this play, create a Giant Slayer off of the Mahakam Pass. It's going to be a 1-point per turn engine that gains resilience, and we don't have to afford to put them in the deck and have to play in around that. We could just sort of save provisions and just roll it off of here. It's not every time that you're going to do that, but it feels really good when you do. Just a couple extra points of carryover, and the more we bleed, the more value we get on the sword. So Erendite's going to be worth like tons and tons of points. It's a little bit more difficult when we go second with this deck, but we do have a lot of high tempo plays that we could open up with. So I mean, Chariot into like a Zoltan round 1 if we have to when we miss the first turn because they're swinging. This is worth like 15 points. This is worth 6. We're at 21 plus a 1-point per turn engine. Again, and that's kind of how we can kind of flip the script and whatnot and get to where we need to be. If we need to purify something of ours that's really important, I have a Peller in here. If I need to get around a Defender to heatwave something behind it, we have that ability to do so as well. I've got a lot of damage reach with Zoltan, and with the 2 Skirmishers, the potential create and play of a Skirmisher off the Garrison and Mahakam Pass, right? It really kind of helps out here. Not to mention, our deck does start with 14 cards because the Eudora Breckenridge, she comes on the board at 4 points when we play the card that's infused with her. So, we're starting at 14. We're thinning to here. We're thinning to here. You can just imagine kind of how it does play most of the important cards, if not all the important cards every single game. We've got a ton of high value bronze cards as well. All these are like some of the strongest scoia'tael bronzes. Like, you've got Berserkers with an untapped ceiling if you have a Chariot on them. You've got Defender in the same range, but it's more defensive. You're just going for points on our side of the board. You've got this coming down at potentially 11 points if you stack the row. It's crazy, right? So A lot of really cool stuff there. Again, this deck's very oppressive. It's really annoying to play against, but it is very defensive against a lot of control decks, and you know, you can like that quite a bit. I decided to go with the tactical advantage over the Crystal Skull for like the 1 extra point. I think it does make a difference for Erendite, but you could always go and take Crystal Skull if you want to. I don't think you really need Enchanted Armor or Cursed Scroll or anything like that, because it's fairly consistent, so kind of just keep it the way that it is. I got 8 games with live commentary for reference, 8 consecutive games, including losses, so you can't tell me that I don't include losses because they're there. Just look for them, and that's pretty much it, man. If you're looking at climb, you want sort of an easy time doing it. This will get you to pro rank for free, I'm sure. You don't even have to play it very well. It'll get you to 2500 if you're fairly good, and I'm getting there slowly but surely, so that's it, man. I'm gonna think of maybe something else for scoia'tael before the end of the month to push for 25, but I'm not sweating too much. We're still in the top 250 or so, so I'm probably gonna stay in pro. And, you know, next season we can go a little bit harder. It just feels good to be able to post more videos recently, and I'm having fun, and I think that's the most important thing. So that's pretty much it. Let's get into the gameplay, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Alright, first up here we got Shield Wall. I climbed to 2464 or 2468 with this deck, and I wanted to continue that. I fell a little bit. I was playing on my cell phone, and I was a little distracted. I still suck, but I lost a few games, so now we're at 2440. And I'm just trying to get things right here, okay? So with that being said, do I need to have Peller? I'm going to say no for now, but it could actually... No, it looks like it might be Golden Necker, so maybe we want to keep Peller. Okay, I don't really have any engines here. It kind of sucks. I have a bit of control. I think we go deeper. Needless to say, I played this deck a while, and I ended up taking out the Shackles and putting in the Defender, because I felt like it was too much of a stop play, and so now I'm going to try it with this instead, and I think we're going to be alright. I mean, you're taking a leader rip instead, in case I lock it. So Shackles wouldn't have really made a difference anyway. I think we lose round 1, but I just want to get rid of some of the carryover at least here. So I think that they were trying to mutagen. Otherwise, I don't really see the appeal for a drummer. I think what I'm going to do, though, is probably just take Zoltan at 7 and leave. But maybe not. Because... well, most definitely not now. But I don't want to drag this round on longer than it needs to be. Yeah, we'll take him now. Just a little bit of extra padding, and let's get out of here, man. I'm not liking the way that things are going. Do we... yeah, let's just take Peller. Because I'm far enough in that I can actually bleed fairly well. But if they play... okay, yeah, so we're going to pass on that. I'm going to get Erendite value in round 2. I think if we can just lead the pace, kind of first turn onward, I should get it to about 10 points, but it's not really a win condition the way that I was hoping it would be anymore. The fact that they're playing Keldar with the second leader here in round 1's a little bit expensive. I don't think you have to go that far, all considering you already had an engine on the board and I had nothing. So... it was a little bit of an overspend. You probably could have played anything else. Because now you're going to want to have that to kind of prevent me from getting card on you. Like, I don't think you want to necessarily pass here. I mean, who does better in a long round? They kind of spent a lot of the stuff. I'm going to say this goes back. Honestly, this goes back too. I just want to fish for things, because I want to be able to get Company, or Justice rather, and I want to be able to get Zoltan Warrior. Okay, it's probably just going to be a Berserker off of this then, unfortunately. I mean, it's more carryover. That hurts. Do they rip the third one? They do. Is it ever just... Let's just take this for now. And kind of just double stack him here. I think I'm supposed to take leader, honestly. They ripped their whole leader, so I'm fine. I think now they're panic bleeding. Nice. And I have a bit of time, too, to play the volunteers plus the guard. We could try to save the company and the Barclay for round 3, because that in its own is like a really good push. And if they rip shield here, then it's just going to get taken off, right? Unless both hit the other one, which would be sad. You see what I mean? Erendite's like slow and steady. Can't say I love that, but we just have to keep going here. Nice. So if they're playing Ragnar, we could take away from that, which is cool. So no Golden Necker here. I've got all this carryover now. It's kind of scary for you. What's left? They might have like Wide Swarm plus Meave. They could have a Baron. Justice is going to play for one of these or one of these. I'm going to have to take another mulligan here. Good, because now I can just go for Erendite and pick one, I think. Because Erendite's going to be fat by the end of this. I think we're supposed to play company on the range row and just do things like this. Because I'm going to have this and this. Like, there's a lot going on here, so... Let's just go for the points. I think it is just the defender. Because it's early enough in the round to get a lot of value from that. That's a boiling oil plus a sword. Do they have a second sword? They also have an Ulzers. I wonder why it just wasn't double boiling here. I have to wait for them to play one more card. I'm just going to play this on ranged. Something to do. We'll go Zoltan next. Okay. That's actually a nice play. So we're just going to hit these two. That's like a really big Golden Necker. How's my board state looking? I got one space here, and then I got two in the range row, and then I have... We're actually perfect. If this was against Nilfgaard, I would have been screwed, but... Homie shuts off a 1 point per turn engine. I don't feel too bad, it's gotten some value. Even the deploy is enough. That's kind of annoying. Chill, chill, chill. I mean, don't we just... We just take it, don't we? Just so we have it. Yeah, I think it's just about over. We're sitting at a 9. So what did I quote that? It's nice carryover off the Dandelion. I think I said something like... It would be at 10 or 11, so we're getting there. But this matchup right now, this is kind of just a massacre. Like, we're going to end up with like a lot of points here. Oh, that's so annoying. But at least it kind of shuts it back on. I'm just going to hit them with this and see if they even play in. Yeah. We got Blaze of Glory. This matchup's not too bad. I played actually quite a few of them. It's nice to have a lock for Alula, but I do have Erendite plus Heatwave, and there aren't really better targets. It's the Alula and the Herkja that are the two big ones. I don't need a Purify in this matchup. And, I mean, realistically, like, this is all good. I do get a bit of a thin here. I get, you know, the Volunteers out. I'm just wondering if we could do a little bit better. Honestly, I think the Skirmisher goes. That sucks. Well, we could thin something else out. It's actually not all bad because, oh, also Coral is kind of annoying in this matchup, which is what the Shackles was for when I used to play. So straight with it. I mean, at 6, I'm probably just, I think we're just going to aggro this one, and we're just going to take this here. Because I can kill her in 2. Because then if I do win round 1, we could just try to bleed in with company if we get it. I have that already set up. I would imagine that you want to play Alula now and just click, right? So that's annoying, but at least it's out of the way. We don't want to kill Herkja because they take Herkja back. Something to think about. I think I'm supposed to just get some engines going here. I want to wait till they have more board stuff going on before I take this, but I might actually have to take Zoltan in this round depending on how they push. I still have like a few things going on for me though. Mildly annoyed. It's just how bad do we want the round? Fairly bad because we take carryover here, so I think I'm okay stacking. Because I stack for this with Justice, and then I can kind of get out. If I don't want to play Justice, then I could just play these and that. Probably play this, then this, then this. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's kind of how it's going to work. Okay, well, the more things die, the worse it gets for me, so. Here, let's get some shields going, man. I think we're going to take the miner just so we could fix them. I think it's crazy how good she is when she works. Her at 6 base power would not be that good because she'd get removed too easily, but sitting here like this is like, it's crazy, you know what I mean? Let's take this now because we can, and let's try to get some more armor going on here. Just because I want to be able to, like, you know, just protect things and not have to get hit by all this AoE. She will die soon. Okay, so I did get out at a reasonable thing here. You know, I could push actually fairly aggro. The problem is they have the Yutta play off the leader, so we can't go super tall, but we don't tend to go super tall except for the Mahakam Guard. So maybe I actually, well, I think we still keep him to provoke. This goes back for now because it's not good enough. And I think that this has to go back, honestly. There, a little bit more carryover. I hope that we can just get, you know, Nero for round 3. Do we ever just take this? So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so let's do it like that. And they might actually take Fukusia for Alula. If you come in here and say that Dwarves are solitaire and they're boring, then you also play this deck. Can't really say a whole lot, you know what I mean? I've been seeing this one a lot recently. Wait. Oh, so they don't have... Okay, they go the Morkvarg route instead. I've seen this once or twice, but usually it's the Yutta. Well, they probably have the second option of maybe she's in hand. Damage 6, otherwise 6. I mean, that kind of annoys me, but it's not the end of the world. We just go for more carryover, I guess. Sheesh. Now what? We might as well spend this, because we're not taking it with us. The Barclay's a little pathetic, so I think we just value trade here. Keep in mind, I'm not going to be able to keep the boost when I go into round 3, so we're going to have 9 points of carryover plus this here. So the more that I get now, the better. Even if I don't have card, like if I lose card, who cares? That's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, it doesn't actually matter if I've got 9 points here, 5 here, and 5 here. The only thing that really sucks is the Erendite value, but that's not even certain at this point. Like, how am I going to pull it? In Fukusia, short round 3 is going to suck. The only thing I'm considering is possibly taking Zoltan and cramming leader and cramming location to try to get card. It's just something to think about. I think we're gonna do it. I have 10 points here off the 2 of these. I actually don't even think I want it. I'm just gonna pass here and just get one more. Yeah. You see how much of a waste that would have been? I think the last card's probably Yutta or Fukusia. Probably Fukusia. And if that's the case, they're going to take her first. But then because they played the Tall Punish, now I can actually just boost them both up. And these are terrible cards. Okay, well. I miss Heatwave. Let's see how far we get. That's going to be another, yeah. Shield's going to crack, but we have an answer. Let's see. We'll take this one here. I'm just trying to play it defensively. I don't want to take, like, raw damage off me any day. We need to get a bit more value on things. Let's go for this. Fukusia comes down here. She's hitting that. Then we just take out... Well, I actually don't even think we take... They went through that bad. Kind of a waste, actually. Because, like, 5 turns of rain... Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about this now, to be honest with you. Does it matter what I hit? Not really. I mean, what is it going to be? If it's a Tall Punish, there's a chance, but I think that we just did enough... Really? I mean, you play a generic Renfree net deck that I've been seeing every other game the whole season, and then you wonder why I beat it. And then you quit? You literally turn your game off because Q beat you and you're going to be on YouTube? Like, come on now. You know, if Q beats you, it's not embarrassing, you know. I am top 250 right now, so there are only 249 players that are, like, considered better right now. I mean, maybe if you're one of those people, then, yeah, it might hurt. But anybody else, don't feel bad, man. I've been doing this for a long time. I should be better. Alright, man. Fruitsy Ysgith is going to be annoying. Let's put both of these back so I can just get that double thin out of the way. I want to stack with these, kind of, because I have company for later. I just need an engine. I need like a 1 point per turn actual engine. So maybe put one of these back, honestly. Wow, that's terrible. If I had a Berserker, that would be like really thrilled. I mean, maybe if we get a Berserker off one of these or something. I gotta play around a Riptide here. So they probably have Arrow in their deck. They probably have Heatwave in their deck. They probably have Riptide in their deck. They have these for sure. I don't think I need to float that yet. I think we're just going to go in straight with this. I don't know why I hate brutes so much. I can't stand it. Nothing worth killing yet. I wouldn't mind going for that carryover, because I feel like this is the kind of matchup you want to, you definitely want to push. This is worth 7. This is worth 7, but defensive 7. I think I'm supposed to take the miner here, because it's not like we're playing against Ogoroids where might's an actual factor, so... I'm still holding these for the interim here. Honestly, is there ever a consideration to just boost this and see if they do have Riptide? I pretty much got my armor out of the way. Like, Riptide would hurt me, but they haven't had a chance to get armor on it either. So, it's not all good. You're gonna put bleeding here? Why are you playing Queen of the Night? That tells me you're doing some kind of Golden Necker thing. Because there's no other reason why. But if you were, I don't know. I still feel like Peller would probably just be good here. Like, better, decent. Again, don't really want to waste this. I think we're just gonna go for the thin. I just feel bad for him, so I'm going to put some armor on him. But then again, we can sort of bait the Barclay, make them think that we're prepping for it. And then if they pass on that, they might think I missed my good Barclay, and then it won't matter later. I've got 3, 6, 7. I got room for 2 more here on the... Oh. So this is definitely Golden Necker. Thank you. I don't want to overcommit. I'm just going to leave it simple. Then they have a random Irish Shade. Imagine. I'm still killing it. I think what we're going to do here is that. And then I'm just going to show them what's up. Get that double going. A little flex. I'd be like, why'd you do that? That's such a waste. Well, nah, I got like a lot of carryover, bro. I just need company, though. I was kind of like leaning heavily on that. I mean, this is not bad, though. This is pretty good. Okay. I'd just probably go into Zoltan and fill the row that way and just forget about company. Or, nah, it's... if I had Barclay, I'd consider... I don't know, we're still getting good value off this, but still getting +4. Okay, so it's obviously not what I thought. The show must go on. I'm not even joking. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We are taking Zoltan, so I'm going to click. It gives me like a little bit more wiggle room too if I get scared and leave. Of course, you got Parasite. It's just like a very like unoptimized deck that I'm probably gonna lose to. I mean, it is what it is, but... And here comes the heat wave, probably, right? What are we sitting at? No, Goliath. I actually... What I think I might do is get 2 more turns on this. And then just Erendite the Goliath. Because if I do that, I'm kind of big chilling. I'm trying to pad this up to protect against Riptide a little bit. We get out a 4. Actually, we'll get out a 5. So I got 1 more turn. Okay. That might be the heat wave. Because I feel like it's just actually a very good deal if we do it like that. What's my tallest? Still that? Then we hit 12 now. Yeah. Because then I'm getting at, like, it's going alright. What does that make it play for? Basically makes it play for 7 plus 12. And we just heatwave the pig. I think we just use all orders and just see what happens. I don't know. Oh yeah, there is no round 3. Like, if I get there, I'm pretty depressed. So just leave it in the hands of the big man. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you see, that's why I call it aggro dwarves, man. Alright, we got Nilfgaard, Enslave coming up here next. We're looking at 6, which I think is like a pretty hard counter to what we're doing here. I'd have to boost this up so we can keep it safe. I think I'm willing to try. Gonna have to put that back. I do have the thin. I think I'm gonna go for double thin so I can take the extra mulligan and look for a Neuromancy. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, this is probably gonna be the game of the video that I lose. Holy shit. At least they took trash. I just don't know, man. Do I just let them have round 1 and save the heat wave? Probably. I've got to deal with this long round 3 nonsense here. I can always heatwave you later. I just need to start getting engines on the board. That's like the big thing for me. I might be able to bait out their leader though if I take this now, which is huge. So I'm contemplating, like, they'll see a 6 and be like, oh, it's my chance. You know? They have 2 of them to choose from now. Nice. Okay. Okay, this is really good. Because look, it's not like they're hitting... Do I just heat wave? I guess I have to now. It's kind of not what I was hoping for, but... Again, there's not much you could do Torres versus a bunch of bronzes, and then Calvite's pretty much setting them up for a long game, and then they have leader to rip if they have to rip it. I think I just have to full aggro here and see what we can do. Again, this goes back. This is a really bad hand, though. If I don't take any thinning, there's like no possibility of me getting anything good after this. So 5, 6, 7, 8, end cap, range row, take, boost. That's probably gonna have to be the move here, right? So just be grateful that there's nothing on the board, because the simulate value would have been crazy off that. Am I ever just going this first? Probably. We'll take these. They don't have any dwarves set up. I think this is actually okay, because it gives me like a fairly quick lead that I could still run away from if I get scared. That kind of really sucks. I mean, there's no shot that we just keep going into a long round with this, so... Every bronze that I play means we're more likely to get something good out of their hand, but at the same time it means I'm more likely to lose my card. Which is looking like it's going to be the case, right? So... Long round 3, we wouldn't even have space to play cards. I'm worried about a Vilgefortz, but I think we still have to go. Okay, Leo. Give me a sec here. Oops. I still have card. I still get card back. I'm just gonna have to wait, though. I gotta see more. Couple 5s they can take from me. Okay, getting Stefan here is pretty good. Except... Do we get leader somehow, though, too? We don't. I wonder if I just trade a skirm. I think we just trade him. Like, it's sad, but it's fine. We just have to get this short, that's all. Don't tell me I get card back. I get rewarded for everything. Okay. This is like a pretty good MMR right now, by the way. I'm on peak, so give me a break. Oh, their hand's full of crap. I guess they just had a bad couple cards left over. We got the good ones. We got Leo, Ku, Stefan, Bravins, and Lydia. I mean, that's pretty good. Last card probably Terra Nova, though. Here's the problem, though. I don't want to play this on range because they Ku it. This will suck. You cannot tell me that we're missing everything. Okay, well, that's a start. The fact that I missed Mahakam Pass and Erendite at 10 already is just a reason to lose this. Like, this is really bad. I just wonder what would have happened if I got that Justice earlier. Like, was it the next one up? Yeah, we just automatically lose now. You see where this is going, right? They're gonna Ku it. Like, so much points, man. And they're gonna take it. Pad both. It's actually kind of depressing. So yeah, you see how it goes. I want to see what the last card is, so I'm just gonna show you guys regardless, but I'm pretty much done with this one, honestly. What, Vigo? No, it wouldn't be Vigo. Probably just be like a bronze. Remedy? Oh, it is Vigo. Where was that last round?
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
We'll just sync for the most value here and see what could have been. So we lost by 18 points. I missed a lot of value here. Okay, we got Syndicate off the books coming up here next. I just spilled my coffee on my lap. I think I'm just going to take the Thin, honestly. I'm not really happy with the draws in the last game against Nilfgaard, so we'll just kind of keep it like that. I don't know if I need Peller, but they could be running Poison, which might actually make this worth a lot of points. Let's put back one of these. I have some carryover here. We do go fairly wide for this stack here. I have access to whatever else. I just don't have Justice, which kind of annoys me. I think I'm going to put maybe this back for now. Okay, well, at least I have an engine. Honestly, I'm going to just ramp this out, because I don't have a lot of things that are contingent on armor every turn, so we'll just play something safe. I'm just worried if they have offensive poison, it's going to be bad for me, but usually they do a self-poison round and then an offensive poison round to win the game. So is it Golden Necker then? Usually Roach is not part of the deck, but I do like the interaction with Gellert and Roach so they can do the same turn play. I'm probably just taking this here. If I'm going to go Nero in this round, it should probably be for the Justice, just so that we can get that out of the way. But then, you know, we risk Chevet, so that's a problem, actually. How do we get rid of that? I don't have to win the round, you know? I just have to stay far enough ahead where I get a bit more Erendite value. Holy. Okay, the fact that I'm seeing Roland in round 1 tells me this is clearly not a Rayla deck with Salamander, because you'd want to save Roland by any means, wouldn't you? Let's see if we can do better here. Do I just go for the hard scope? Or do I just go for the stack? This is worth 8, but potentially like 20. This is worth 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm just going to go for the hard scope, honestly. I just want to have a bit of carryover in case they push. And my Zoltan's not infused either, which is kind of nice for saving some value later. It's on the Scoundrel, not the Chevet. Because they have coins, though, it doesn't really... Like, it's not looking that great for me. I'm just going to go in and take it now, just so at least I can kind of defend in round 2. Aw, so close. At least I got one more turn here for the Erendite. What are we at now? It should be 5, I think. 4, okay. If they played Cockstein, I'd be pretty pissed off, not gonna lie. It's a possibility. Do I ever just throw this down because I can? It's still 10 for 4. And then we save, like, all the good stuff for later. Holy. The fact that you've got Roach, Redanian, and Nickers in the deck, that's a lot of provisions tied up in this end here. I'm going to pass before they have a chance to play Ciri. So it was Ring of Favor the whole time. So that's 9, 8, 8, 9 for thinning so far. And Golden Necker at 13. A couple 7s here, a couple 4s. And they've played Contract as well at 6. So that was like a fairly expensive round for them, to be honest. I was kind of hoping for Heatwave, but... They could bleed... I was going to say they could bleed with like a Salamandra pretty easily. Just a lot to not push. I think I'm supposed to keep Peller, though, still. What's better? I need so much. Maybe we don't go too tall with it. Good. I have options. We just pull Garrison, I think. Garrison gives me, again, we're probably going to take one of these and not, let's say, this, just in case. So, if anything, I'm just going to go down with this and just kind of see what they respond with. I do think it's Golden Necker, though. And if they are, then I don't really know what else you have that's a threat. Like, you could dish a whole bunch of offensive poisons and then try to just do a Salamander finish. But there's a good chance there's a brick here, because you've only got a few cards left in the deck.
Your facts, good sir, are false.
Do I kill because it's a spender, or just leave it? I think we just get the Berserker online, honestly. It's a point per turn, consistent. I don't want to swarm too hard before they do all the poison stuff, because I don't want to lose a lot of value. So I got to be careful about how we're going to approach it, but... How much consistency do you have? It's like just tutors. What's my best bet here? The thing about Barclay is it takes up 1 space. The other one takes up 2. But this is like more of a right now thing to do, you know? I hope we can kill it. Nope. Louisa, they took the tribute on it, so the Savola is free regardless of whether we kill it or not. So it doesn't actually matter. I don't have... I'm just gonna have to play this. Like, look at how much space we need. I've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. This does 5. This does 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then Peller can't get played. That's the problem. That's like a very good card. And probably a card that we shouldn't let live. I'm just gonna stack on. Let's just try to kill it. What I'll do is I'll save company so that in the event I have to play Peller, I could just afford to do like 4 instead of 5 of them or something like that. We still want to play the card because I get the payoff from the garrison. Poison and... what was the... oh, you don't have 2. You don't have 2. So you couldn't get the damage for. Let's do this now just cuz. So I got 4, this is 5, we get 4 of these, or 5 of them depending. I don't have a whole lot to interact with here. Should I just purify that? Or heatwave that? Or erendite that? The erendite gives them a taller poison. Let's just go for the purify. We hit it for 3, we hit it for 3 if they don't play another unit. And then it dies. I don't have to worry about Roland. What are you discarding now? More consistency stuff? Was that a... yeah, decree? I mean, we're just killing it this turn, so... now I can just go full board it. 4 is better than 5, 100%. This is disgusting. And we just heatwave that, I guess.
It's alright, we're alone here, just between us.
They could be doing double salamander nuke here, right?
Science is like a river.
Because they could decoy. But I can leave them with 0 points. They would have 1 point. I think we might actually lose. If this is what I think it is, we're in trouble. Yeah, they get it. All right, next up here we got Hidden Cache. They go first, which makes it kind of tough to actually play into. I gotta take some thinning here. I think Peller's gonna go back for now. Do I want to dig deeper than that? Probably, actually. Just hoping for justice, but we can make do. Just if it's Marquise, either pass on 7, probably. Maybe 6. That's gonna be Novigrad. No, okay. I think that's okay, honestly. Let's try to at least deal with this one. Do I want to actually do this? I think I saved the second one for later when it might matter more. I don't know. At least I'm getting a lot of coins spent on it. Like, we got them to spend 6 to keep this one going. It just means, like, less carryover for later. Truffle means you're going to push me in round 2.
Nothing tickles my tip quite like a good secret.
And they spend on that too. I guess we're gonna actually just kill it. Well, no, because they're gonna play Igor in round 2. If this is like anything like the deck that I recently put together, then I would imagine that it's Igor bleed. There's not much I can do here. The only thing, though, I'm not even going to deal with it, honestly, because if I do this into something, it's just going to get out of hand pretty quick. I'm just going to let it be. I got no value at all for Erendite in that round. It was terrible. And then we pull it. It's going to have to go back. Same with that. I mean, I do have a good amount of points in this round, and I do have access to Zoltan Warrior, so between that along with the Skirm and then having another Skirm is, like, really good for me, but... I'm pretty sure this is the deck that, that I posted. They are going to play Marquise soon. I have to heatwave this, then we have to play Zoltan into the Marquise. It's going to be really annoying. At least they're wasting some coins. Good.
Map's upside down again.
Give 1 to 2 in hand whenever you... I don't think we need it. It's probably just the minor for value.
Sleepy, grumpy, dopey, and bashful. Not sure for what just yet, but
Let's get this carryover, bro.
We're the best regiment in the whole blowing north.
I'm pretty sure that I just let them have card if they want it. So it's infused in this one. This would be a good short round 3 card. This is useless. They pass on that. I think you had more pushing potential, especially because you literally reverse 1 on even, so... I mean, there's no sense in doing too much. We'll just leave it like that. Plus side is that we don't have to worry about Nilfgaard. Downside's that I gotta worry about a lot more sly stuff and all types, so. This is a lot of space. I think I'm actually getting rid of the chariot just because of like practicality. It's not good. Let's keep Erendite because I know I'm gonna get good value out of it. And then let's take out this because I have armor that I can give this already. Okay, so now we have options. And I think for the long round, Mahakam Defender Opener is probably the best move. So they have enough right now for that tribute. So they're probably taking the Marquise. And we'll just deal with the Sly before they Igor. And we'll deal with the Marquise, right? So I'm just dishing you 2 out because I don't want them to get all the coin. And then we're going to try to figure out how to deal with her too. Probably just take care of it with the skirm. They can't afford Igor, they'll have to use Insanity. They've already played Truffle, and they've already played the other copy. I mean, not boosting any of them is kind of wild. I'm just killing for sure. They can still Igor into Peach, but then it creates a horde issue. And Sol doesn't really work here either. Is there any other way I can get rid of it? I'm wondering if that's actually my best Erendite. Because I can basically trade up on it right now, but we're going to be up for a little while, too. Let's give it another turn to think about it, just in case. We could take a Mahakam Guard here. Yeah, so if you're taking tributes, then it really doesn't even matter, you know? In fact, we just hit... I think we just kill her. We try to hit 2 for 2 on this. If we do, I'm just, like, cheering for joy. Okay. I would be so mad. The problem is that she's 4, so they tend to roll her pretty easily. But I guess in this case, we get lucky. This is the most points. I'm just going to take it now, just because we can. I know the row's stacked. The rest of this is range row crap, so we're fine. 11 for 4, man. Conditional as heck, but, you know. Yeah, they're just low rolling these here, so Igor's not going to do a whole lot. Then this person's going to come back and comment on my deck saying it's trash. I already, like, I've been here before, man. Alright, we got Blaze of Glory coming up here next. Do I have to play something like that too? Should I make a deck guide on that, or is it just pretty straightforward? I've just been dying to use that leader for something. I just think Iced is too slow in Modern Gwent. It has a good swing, but that's all it has, is that one swing. This is not a bad stack. I just wish I had more here. Watch, I mulligan this, I'm going to get a second one of these. I can almost guarantee it, but I do want to take that risk. Okay, good. So we could Heatwave Alula, or it's just Warriors, and this is actually kind of interesting. Well, if that's the case, then let's lock it in here for a sec. I know that they have a really crappy round 2, so I'm going to try to put some pressure on here. This will last a little while. I think I'm actually meant to take the Agitator, but then again, this is kind of annoying. Like, I put down this, you've got armor and shield to deal with. I wonder if I ever just send it with the Mahakam Defender and Force Leader. I could always just do one of these first. It's not putting me ahead, though. This is going to put me ahead in a place I want to be. If they leader Yoda, they get it. But that just means ice down immediately. If we're trading iced for Mahakam Pass, I'm actually pretty happy with it.
Reasons for the feeble of heart.
Only one walk away from this.
I'm not afraid, dude. Like, I will figure this out. I'm not going to play leader yet, because I think I want to save it. Try to save it. I didn't see where my infusion was. Would have been nice to keep Peller going in hand, but... Again, another engine I think is just adequate here. I'm getting 2 points per turn, I'm losing 1. They pass on that, we get what we're looking for. More value for the arrow, we're at 4. And I still have a lot of stuff we can bleed in with, honestly. Get a bit of carryover after they take leader. Because we don't want that round 3 for them. We gotta save Heatwave as well. Okay, so... Peller's not gonna do anything now. I have a lot left for a short round 3. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it. That's the problem.
Humans above and beasts below. Don't know which is worse.
Do they take Herald here or Fukusia? Really? Hjalmar for one of those? This is kind of crazy. I think I'm just going to go for the row stack, honestly. Because, like, I get a lot of value from doing this and this. And then I could just pocket in there, too. And I think we're doing kind of well. I could kill that and it plays for 8. And we're still ticking. It's just a lot of things they play is deploy. So it makes kind of sense to me to just do it that way. Hemdall might not actually hit for anything. So Hemdall played for 9.
Leave it to us.
That's going to be the, yeah, so to play for 7 here. They're going to, well, 6, because it's going to hit the 4 with the armor. Okay, they just don't want me to row stack too much. 3, 6, this makes for 9. They kill this one. I still find space. I think I'm supposed to just do this first, though, honestly. Even though it's not an arrow turn, it's preservation. We keep good cards. I think I'm okay with trading this for leader. Let's get rid of Bloodthirst, because I obviously don't want ice to be... Is there any other way we can fix that? I guess it's BT2, not 3, so...
Bow before mortal frail.
Good enough. I would imagine that their deck does have tier because you have these 2 resurrections already. So Last Blood Eagle's good. I'm gonna have to actually play more. I didn't see enough, unfortunately. It's unfortunate, like, really. Because, like, Iced gets them there, but... Then maybe I just Heatwave the Yutta.
So, no one else dares face me?
I get rid of 13. Just leave it. Yeah, we got it.
Die already? Or need I kill you again?
Alright, we got Onslaught, which is actually not very good for me. I can bleed out Scenario, maybe, if they're playing Scenario. I do have a lot of armor to sort of deal with some of the damage, but it's just a really annoying matchup regardless. Let's, we got Garrison, so I could play off that. I think I'm just gonna go and start with the Defender. I'll lean into the Chariot maybe if they take off the armor.
Skellige needs a fierce tail.
Cool. And I do have a lot of armor here, so this might actually work out pretty well. It's not really doing a whole lot, is it? I got the artist counter set up here. We could... It's gonna get a bunch of armor too, right? So... Just keep that one going, because it's only a matter of time. If I win this game, it's going to put us back to peak. I just lost those 2 back-to-back games that I lost really hurt me. I mean, you could just take a leader charge here. It wouldn't be terrible. Might as well. More armor never hurt. Since the Berserker's gone, that's pretty good. You know what I could do though is I could take first Erendite and just get that death blow done. Because I still have the carryover. Like I'd say that's like actually a very good trade. And then we just focus on the next one. Just take the Zoltan. Even if we get Tall punished. I actually don't like Trolled. Like Trolled to me feels like it's worth a heat wave. They want him dead so bad. Here. We're just stacking it up. Now we're at 9 plus the... I mean, we're chilling on carryover here. Good muzzle. I just take a Peller, don't I? Probably. And so I go up 1, I lose. Rather have some than none. If they have a Tall punish though, I'm actually royally screwed, but I think we just make it. Why don't we just do Garrison into the Thin? I think that's enough. Because then I can just go company, click all, and then just Erendite for a crazy amount of points, and then we get a new MMR peak here. Things are looking pretty good. I don't think you could ask for a better hand. This is insane. Do we just take arrow too? Probably. We just click. It's like 24 points. I could just save him. Yeah, we'll just save him. And then it doesn't really matter what I draw, you know what I mean? Like, we could just draw these two for all I care. I've got this, and we go second, so...
Not on any maps.
They probably get it here, yeah. Well, no. Oh, yeah, there you go. Because you could choose. I forgot it's not like a Riptide situation. Yeah, so, I mean, this can go back because we're picky, and then I could probably put this back as well and just play everything on the range row. Just do the Berserker first, I think. We don't have to worry about arrow anymore, so who cares if we play slow. They don't have a lot of armor in hand either, so the clashing's not that good here. They want it dead. That's like a very good Zoltan. I feel like we would just do one of these, wouldn't we? And just play offensively. I mean, we could just play unarranged. I won't even play, I'm just gonna leave. You know, we have this plus this. We'd play unarranged, get the +4.